Don't come in the kitchen, David, with the camera.
But I just did.
This is where my home is, in the kitchen.
Is that right?
That's right. That's what I do best in life.
What have you been doing all day?
Nothing. I've been relaxing. But we can come up here and have a good time tonight.
Relaxing out there? I've seen you working all day.
Well, it's been fun. We have had.
Well, I'll declare. There's my wife and Tommy Murray in there. Merlene, get out of there with Tommy Murray. I know it.
Hello. Come here, Tom.
Hey, you have already hugged him 3 times. She done hugged him 3 times. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this.
Okay, you need to sit over there. And you sit over here.
What am I going to do?
Now, if the spouse...
You
I love it. Where you at? Let me...
Hey, Hallie.
Where's Hattie?
Come here.
I'm right there between Brander and William Doe.
Come here.
I'm just writing down, Ruth.
Okay.
Never looking for
I gotta give you one of those.
my goodness. I hate it.
No, come on.
Come on.
Come on.
You're gonna pin mine too, sport. Okay?
Okay.
I can't believe it. Oh, let's just keep on twirling. I don't want no camera action here. I'll crazy today in the morning.
Don't let me stick your booty.
Don't steal my boo.
All right, y'all. It'd be horrible if we stuck somebody that's got to get it all in.
camera. Back in the camera.
That's for sure, yes.
Okay, so
This is weird.
Reba.
I just write the names on this envelope.
Okay.
In other words, I can recognize everybody like that, so I'm gonna know that.
Okay, turn that please. I'm in Canada. We can talk about it. Drop it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's selling for rails and everything now.
He is. I didn't know where he was.
Went out to Michigan to get a tire check the other day, and I walked over there when they fixed the tire and just looked at the pickup, and he walked out there. I didn't know he was going on.
I ain't seen Jim. I don't know how long it's been since I seen Jim.
You know, ever since he been out of high school, I guess he worked on the front end.
Yeah.
My name is Reba. This is my husband, David, and we have been married. We'll be 22 years this July the 2nd, and we have two boys, Jeffrey Allen, who is 20, and Eddie Stout, who is 18. I've been a school nurse for the last 15 years, and Dave works for Weyerhaeuser, and We may be moving to Longview, Washington in about 10 months. But I am really enjoying working for this class reunion, and I hope that everybody enjoys it. Well,
Yes, you are. You're trying to.
Can y'all read that?
Speak up, okay.
Well, speak up.
Introduce yourself.
What? Spouse's name? Amy. No.
Say it out loud.
You go ahead.
What is your name? I'll say it.
I have 2 children.
Say who you are.
Oh, Linda Duncan. I have 2 children. One, William Duncan, he's 19, and Stephanie, she's 25. I live in San Antonio, Texas. And I'm not working, I'm not doing that.
You're domestic. Oh, I'll fix you.
My name is Brenda Alexander. My husband's name is Larry. I have 2 children. Greg, he's 26, and Kim is 21. I live here in Columbus, and I still work at NBC Bank.
Okay, I'm Linda Atkins. I married Howard Richardson. We have 2 sons. Clay Richardson is the oldest. He will be 27 the 15th of July. And my youngest son, Darwin, he was 20 the 10th of May. We live at 775 Adams Road. And what am I doing now? I'm a domestic engineer. I just do anything. Howard works for C&G Railroad, Columbus, and we have a cattle farm on the side.
Oh, I don't like this. My name is Carolyn Joyce Smithwick, and my husband's name is David Wick. And I have 6 kids. Their names and ages. I have a David Quick Jr., he is 24. I have a daughter named Pam, she is 21. Amy is 20. I take that back. Pam is 22, Amy is 20. Robert is 17. Stephen is 10, and Penny is 12. The place you live is here in Columbus. What are you doing? I'm working at Beneke, just working on toilet seats. That's it.
Do it, baby, do it.
Hello, my name is Eva.
Get out here.
Maiden name Richardson, and my married name is Wooten. I have 4 children. My oldest child is a girl, Joy, and she'll be 30 in September. And my oldest son is Bob, and he will be, let's see, Bob's 28, was in May. And the 3rd child is Steve, and Steve is 26. And then David is the youngest, and David's 22. And I live in Russellville, Arkansas, and I'm a housewife. And a Mary Kay consultant.
Hello, I'm Nettie Marla. Nettie Davis I used to be, and this is my husband, Tommy. We have 2 children, Tracy and Scott. And Tracy is married, and she has 2 children. Scotty is still in college, and I'm still working, and Tommy's still working. And one of these days, we're going to get to retire. And I'm looking forward to it. And I cannot believe we've been out of school for 30 years. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Go ahead and tell my name.
Speak up.
I'm Bruce McCoo. My wife's name Beverly McCoo. And we have 2 children, Michael and Stephanie. And we live at Caledonia. And I'm a factory clerk at United Technology here in Columbus, Mississippi, where I've been the last 28 years.
I'm Jim Burt.
Speak up. Speak up.
I'm Jim Burt, and this is Pat. We have 2 children, Darrell and Susan. We live in Winfield, Alabama, and work for Alabama Power Company.
17 and 20.
17 and 20 years old.
Very good. Thank you.
My name's Betty Price. My husband's name is Ray Price. Number of children I got 1. And I live in Columbus. And I'm retired from babysitting.
Thank you.
Philip Rylaw. I live at Steens Miss. And I'm on Social Security.
Okay, my name is Merlene Schwartz Gibson. This is my husband, Cecil, better known as Sonny Gibson. And what else is it? Okay, we got 3 children. Lynn Thompson, she's 30 years old. She's married, has 3 children. And Lisa is our second child. She's 29, married, and has 1.5 children. And Joe is our baby. He's 27. And we live in Artesia, Mississippi. I work for the telephone company in Artesia, and he works for the railroad. And it's great to be here.
And it's really nice to be here.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm Aubrey Nichols. My spouse's name is Joy Nichols. Joy and I live in Columbus. We've lived in Columbus since graduation. And since I was married, I'm an attorney practicing law in Columbus. We have 3 children, 3 boys. Joy may have helped with this. We have Jeff, who's the oldest, is 22. Jay is the middle son, he's 20. And Jared, our youngest son, is 16.
Thank you. Go.
My name is William Thomas Hughes. I'm married to Shirley Cindy Hughes. I have 1 son. I have 2 stepchildren, and I have 3 grandchildren. And I'm employed with Dairy Fresh Incorporated here in Columbus. I'm a market manager for the company. And my wife, she's a inventory controller for the same company. We reside at Highway 69 South and Concord Road.
Thank you. All right.
I'm Harold Burns, married to Phyllis Burns. We have 3 children, 24, 23, and 18. We live in Ethelville, Alabama on East 82. And I work for Econobel Industries as a computer control technician. Been with them 22 years.
Thank you.
We're Jimmy and Dale Wilcutt. We were classmates in 1960. We have 2 children, Jim and Scott. They're now 26 and 25 years old. We live in Starkville, Mississippi. I retired from the bookstore at Mississippi State about 2 years ago. Dale is still employed at the Alumni Association at Mississippi State. I'm now traveling. I'm a sales rep for a college textbook company, and we're glad to be at this 30th reunion.
Will let her say anything?
No, I'm not saying anything.
Okay, thank you.
She don't do that at home.
Okay, go ahead.
My name's Hugh Price. Wife's name is Hazel. We got 2 children, a boy and a girl, age 25, 21, live in New Hope. Oh, the girl's name Lisa and the boy's name Andy. And we live in New Hope, and I'm a house painter. Thank you.
Thanks, you.
Anyway.
Debbie Coleman. This is my wife, Janie. We have 3 sons, Scott, Keith, and Lad.
And a grandson.
We got a grandson, Kyle. And I work for Gulf Oil now.
Where do you live?
We live in Columbus.
Jared Crow and my wife, Verlene, 28 years. We have 2 kids and 2 grandkids. Grandkids are out, 1 and 3. We still live here in Columbus. Built the house several years ago, about 4 miles from New Hope. Both my kids graduated from New Hope. I still work the same old place I did when I was in high school. 31 years as of right now.
What is that place?
used to be Bitty Kids, now Sanderson Plumbing Product.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now see, you didn't die.
Scoot up in there next to him. He won't bite you. Okay, go ahead.
I'm Don Edgeworth. This is my wife, Julie. We live in Prattville, Alabama, which is about 12 miles northwest of Montgomery. We have 3 children. We have a daughter, Pam, who's 22, just graduated from Sanford University. We'll be getting married in September of this year. We have a son, Brian, who's 21, who coaches swimming. He's an aquatic coach in Clanton, Alabama. He goes to school part-time. And we have a son, Alec, 16, that's will be a junior in high school this next year. So we're very blessed with 3 beautiful children. And I'm working at Gunner Air Force Base. I've been in that area since 1973. I'm a cost analyst at Gunner. I've been in the civil service 26 years. Thoroughly enjoy it.
I teach school at 22 years. I'm looking forward to retiring in 2.5 more.
That's it. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks, Dave.
Go ahead.
My name is Bill Doty. I'm not married at the time. I've got one child. He's a boy. He'll be 22 years old in August. I live in Parksville, Virginia, which is a little bit north of Norfolk. And it's on the peninsula between the Chesapeake Bay and the Atlantic Ocean. I work at Wallops Island facility. It's a NASA base. I work for a contractor, Computer Sciences Corporation. We build and test rockets, sounding rockets that go into suborbital flight, taking environmental data for various universities and experimenters. And I have one grandchild, and his name is Randy. That's about all I can think of.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Odie B. Moore Snow. I live in Tuscaloosa. My husband's name is Melvin. We have 3 sons, ages 26, 24, and 19. I work for Northport Health Services in Northport, and I'm glad to see everybody.
Great. Thank you. Speak up.
My name is Sue Patridge, or Susan Pereira, and I have no spouse. I have one child, 29. I live in Jackson, Mississippi at the moment, and I lay out by the pool and eat pom-poms and read the Wall Street Journal.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I'm very uncomfortable. Thank you.
That's all right. Go ahead.
I'm Helen Ruffin, and this is my husband, Jim Ruffin. We have 2 children. I have a daughter that's 26 years old, and she's married. I have a daughter that's 18. My daughter teaches school. My 18-year-old works. And I work in Highland Myers as a salesperson. Did we do good? That's all, Jim.
Go ahead.
My name is Richard Valentine Ward.
William,
I'm not married right now, I'm divorced. I've been divorced for about 10 years. I have 3 kids. The place where I live is Columbus. I'm disabled right now. I have a mental problem. Disabled.
Thank you.
246 over there.
And then take care of everything. As you can imagine, I lost.
I was too late, honey, I can tell you that you will lose. You will do it.
Hey, in the 30 years I've been losing. I lose every argument. But we'll turn the program over to Reba for just a few comments now, and then she will tell you the details of how we're going to handle the serving plates and the heating, and then we'll go from there. No, I'm going to let you do that.
Very good.
We would like to welcome all of you, fellow classmates, to the class reunion. 30, can you believe it? It's been a long time, but it seems like it was yesterday. The pastor has requested that no smoking be done in the building. So if you need to smoke, please go outside. If you notice in front of you, you have the booklets that was made up. And not until we got to working on it did I even think about what our school colors were, what our class flower was. You know, I had forgotten all those things. So the booklet is kind of memory that you can take with you. And you'll see a little song in there about David Judy. Inside the cover, we have dedicated that page to Geraldine, who was our first classmate to die. And so that is in memory of Geraldine Parks Hilton, who was killed in an auto accident with her husband and son. Also in the booklet is a poem that Don Steer, that worked, I believe, with Tommy tomorrow, and he wrote this poem, really not knowing any of us, but everyone should be in the poem. If you're not, it was not, you know, that you were intentionally looked over. We will be awarding certificates for the following, and if you'll turn in your book, you can see what we are going to be awarding certificates for. The Empty Nest, the Shiny Dome Award, the Buddha Award. So this is why you were given an information sheet so that we can have it. Oh, Lord. These, and you will receive a nice certificate. Okay? So that when you are 70 years old, you can look back and see if you've lost that bay window or got a hair transplant, see? Okay? Did everyone turn in their information sheet to Linda Owens? 10-4. 10-4? Okay. All right. Now, the other thing that I want you to do while we are eating, we're going to eat, Aubrey. We're going to eat, Aubrey. No, we're going to eat, Aubrey. We're going to eat. Okay, while we're eating, we're going to, and you better start getting your brain to work. You're going to have to come up with a memory, first grade through the 12th. And then Nettie is going to lead off, and she's going to choose someone, and then the next person is going to choose while we're eating. Now, it can be good, or it can be a little rough, but not real rough. Because how many of us went to Pizza Hut last night? It got a little rough. Some of those. Oh, you should tell it for me. But you know what I'm talking about. Keep it clean. Okay? And then after that, what we're going to do is Aubrey is now going to come and call the class to order. Okay? As Presidente. Then Don will lead us in prayer, and then we will eat our meal. And after that, then Aubrey's got a program for us. And then after all of that, then we will present the certificates and the little bitty gifts at random drawing. All right? Is everybody ready to go now?
It won't take long from my part. You remember how we used to do things? It was always very impromptu. We didn't plan much. There's a group among us here that planned this year, and then there's a group that didn't plan. I didn't know about the program until just a little while ago. So the program that Reba mentions,
I put it on your answer, sir.
my program is not going to be very involved, but I tell you, on a note of seriousness, I do want to tell you that a lot of people have had a part in this, and very few people have had a major part in it. And I won't call any names for fear of leaving people out, but I'm sure I don't know everybody that had a part of the efforts that went into getting everybody together. Well, I will call two names too, because I know that they worked awfully hard. Reba and Nettie worked awfully hard to get this off the ground again. 30 years dims the memory some, and it's awfully difficult sometimes to keep up with everyone. But for those of you, including Nettie and Reba, that made the special effort to make this possible. I'd like to just give you a round of applause right now.
Geraldine Parks was so excited because she was a part of helping Nettie and myself get this all off, the ground. And she was just so excited about it, and she was so excited about their new life coming back here. And Nettie and I were so concerned about her working at the Hankins because she was working the midnight shift where the guy had been murdered, who was George Shelton, And then the tragedy, that took place. But I do want y'all to know how so excited she was, and she was the one that really sent out all the cards to y'all at first. And she was really, going with it. And then the accident happened. But I do want y'all to remember her as part of the ground floor.
We'll certainly do that, and as we are done, give us our invitation tonight. We'll have just a slight pause in memory of Geraldine, because we certainly will miss her. We don't get to see everyone, but it's difficult when we lose loved ones, and that was a very tragic thing. Hopefully we all won't have to go through that, but we certainly will remember her and her memories. We, as a part of the program that has been assigned to me, I will officially open this meeting. The meeting is open, and our class of 1960 at New Oak High School is officially open for business and for fun. We'll have some business later. We'll have some fun throughout the program. And there will be some item of business that I'm sure I don't know that we'll take care of, but I'm sure Reba and Nettie have it on the agenda. A part of that program will be to conduct some old business and some new business. So as Reba suggested a minute ago, if you have any memories or things you want to tell us later, if you have any new business or old business to bring before the meeting, you'll have an opportunity to do that too. Old business won't take long. New business might take a while. We are indeed glad to have you here, though. And the one thing that I really hope that we have is the opportunity to see everybody again in another 5, 10, 15, 20. Is that far enough? Yeah. Hope that we do get back together, though, and visit. We don't do that as often as we should. Even those of us that are in Columbus don't get together and see each other. So we're grateful for this opportunity to do that. At this time, and just prior to the meal, I would ask that all of you stand, and Don Edgeworth is
I got her again, Sonny. I got her again. Yeah.
You better watch it. There's Snowden. So Richardson, and Gibson. Reba Owens. Wait a minute.
Jerry. Hey, Jerry Crow. Y'all watch it.
He's getting back on you.
Come back.
What?
Alright. How long has it been since you have had children at home?
3 years. 3 years. 3 years. 4. 5 years.
Okay, anybody more than 4 years?
Oh, no.
For the children left? Okay, Shiny Dome Award. Now I'm telling you, y'all better not get mad. This was hard. We looked at behind your head. We came to the conclusion that Hewlin and Thomas's head was shiny. So we looked again and we felt like Thomas would get that certificate.
Did y'all vote before Owen came in?
Yeah.
Yeah. We couldn't see it. See, we looking at the dome.
I think Thomas still wins.
When I think we should have had a receding hairline. Owen would go. Okay, the Smiley Face Award was Hallie. Is that correct? Okay.
Reba can't even. You can't even read.
This is why we voted before all this happened. Just go with it.
Okay, the Smiley Face Award is Hallie. Stuck It Out Award the grand prize goes to Merlene and Sonny. They have been married 32 years. And did you stuck it out? The same person, huh? Same person? Same person. When's your anniversary? We got a code.
April the 19th.
Yours is April?
April the 19th, 1958.
All right. Okay. Anybody else has been married over 32 years? That's a long time.
You said it.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Now, the Bay Window Award. What is it?
Stuck it out.
Did Nanny come and ask you?
The one.
Nanny come and ask you said that.
Bay Window Award.
Richard? the Bay Window Award. that next award, we're not watching. What we really meant by that. Sexually prolific.
What is it?
Who has the most grandkids? Y'all got some
This class is really in order.
I proofread this soon, but I didn't proofread it good enough. They got trivocal in here. What I'm looking for is people that wears trifocals that can't see.
That's blind.
Who has three little lines in it?
In other words, one up here, one there, one down.
Yeah. Anybody? Well,
What about the
God's blessings.
What about?
number 8 and 9?
Yeah, they ain't heard that one.
Oh, Dave, see, I need trifocals.
Somebody you don't active duty.
Oh, you're not on active duty? That's not active duty. What did you do?
He's in reserve.
I didn't do any of that.
Strike him out. He didn't get it. Who got out the quickest? Who stayed in the longest?
Next 5 years would probably all. Who? Oh, I know. You don't know.
Oh, Bunny here. Oh, don't y'all remember him?
Oh, I know him. Okay. Now, I just imagine if I had to fight back there this morning, and I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, which one? Now, who has natural hair? All of you will agree. Stand up, will you? Don't y'all feel that he has? What? Self-preservation award. Nature modification. Who's had a facelift? Who's had a tummy tuck? Y'all not getting personal, huh? Do we have anybody on that? Just as long as y'all get it. Okay, Mary, the Rocky Award.
Look at me.
They wouldn't let you tell what we were going to do.
Papa and Mama award. Jersey award.
Where do you live? Where do I live? I'm on Russell live. In Arkansas. Russell, how far is that? 25 miles. Why? Who's been married 3 times? Hey, I've been married more than that. Well, now, see, that's why I don't know how far you live from here, because Nick said you're going to kill me if I did.
More divorce.
Really? In any of the other classes that you like, class 4, the class after? Our class has most divorces. Us have been married 30, 27 years. We got the most divorces. Yeah, but darn, they fit the 3 or 4. Okay. Mama, is that the next y'all were? Mama and who has the most grandchildren?
I got 4 and 3/4.
How many are you?
4 and 3/4.
4 and 3/4.
Yeah.
We got 4 and 3/4.
In July the 17th.
About 2 weeks, we'll have another.
Okay, early. Fertility award.
Can I take this one? Can I have this one? I'm not a classmate.
Okay, how many children? 6. Anyone with any more than 6 children? And the Father's Way Award goes to Linda. How far is it from San Antonio? And how far is it from, are you West Virginia? This is Virginia. Okay, you've already got one. We'll get you later. Okay. As I was saying, it's Democratic. But that's non-Democratic. Okay. All right. I do want y'all to read the report because it's cute. We're going over it again now and talk about it. I missed one of them.
And I didn't have a pen either.
That's why I'm doing this.
Eddie has made too many errors.
Did you get them? Write mine down for me. Yes, you can.
Oh, right.
Well, I'll just call you and tell you to, what's that? I don't need this. We want somebody else to write.
A few little awards, not awards, but gifts. Of course, our class flower is what?
Magnolia.
Mango.
Isn't that pretty?
This has it's MHS class reunion 1960-1990. And okay, everybody. Okay. Number 14, and the way you will know is that you look behind your badge, the ones with badges.
Mine ain't got no number. Huh? Mine don't have a number. If it's got a 14 on it.
Yeah, it's got a...
I'm sorry, a lot of these are going to have names scribbled over back.
You got the mom and papa one. What?
13.
Where?
You got 61301.
But this is the 37th annual Bachelor Art Service that was on our program. New Hope School, May 22nd, 1960. Couldn't remember when they had graduated. Or the back that I was serving. But I couldn't. I didn't even know what month it was in. Okay. You got two. You got two. Reba's coming out. Number 9.
You'll have to look at that. I can't see you.
I want somebody. I'm just going to go down and draw numbers. Pick one. I'm going to let you read it down.
You gonna let me do it?
How many? We got 5 little men. That's what I want to count. 1, 2, 3.
Can't even see it. They'll let me in it.
That'll be one you'll pick up your pick.
Okay. Number. You took it. Well, Thomas, when you get frustrated, you just take a business of the man anyway. Okay, anybody else have a number? What's 15? 15 and 21. Yes? Did you see what? Our badges? No, but Betty, I give this to you. Number 10.
Number 10.
Bruce? If you have visited New Hope School, you have seen that nothing over there is standing that was there when we were there. It's not a photograph, but I did enlarge it, and that is the high school area that we were in about 20 years ago. I'll always remember. Small one, but this is a picture of Jim, and you were not at New Hope to see this, but it is the old, it was built in 1923, the elementary building, and Jim, which I played basketball in, was built in 1936. So, this man Golden started teaching. Our first grade teacher was this little bitch. She started teaching in 1923.
just...
I will. Okay, I'll do that.
I don't believe this class had this much fun 30 years ago. Probably really. Reba? Big smile now. couldn't have had that much fun 30 years ago.
I tell you, yeah, we did.
Well, I tell you.
You take too long. Y'all better cut that out.
Why are you getting all the hugs? Here comes